G'day, how you going? Ianopoulos here, your acrylic guru. Welcome to my Friday night live. I just need to get things set up here while people are coming into the room, and then we can get started, because at the moment, as you know, I need to put the links in the description below. So when I give you the nod, you can refresh your page and the links will be there. I better turn the volume down so we don't get any feedback. So at the moment, I can't quite see who's in the room yet until I just finish this. It's about a minute or two just mucking around here doing this. So I'll put them there, paste it in there like that and save it. And okay, now if you refresh your page, the links will now be there. And I also like to share this to my Facebook page, so I'll just do that as well, and then we can get underway, because at the moment there's probably Laurie Edwards. G'day Laurie Edwards, how are you? Copy there, and I'll just put this into my Facebook page so those audience can catch hold of the link as well. And then we can get on with the show. Paste. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, what else do I normally do? Mute sound, add the links, yes, share to Facebook. All right, wait for that, it's going a bit slow. So let me go back now and we can see who's in the room. Here we got Kathy and Sharon. G'day, good morning, good evening, wherever you all are around the world here. It's Saturday morning my time, and it's Friday night over the other side of the world. Good evening, a huge fan. Good on you, Kathy M. Good to have you here. Now, I'm going to do, while I'm doing this, because I'm stuck to this one room when I go live, and I wouldn't mind having different locations around my house here, so I can read, the way I have it set up now, I can read your comments and who's here. Billy Esmond, g'day Billy Esmond, see, just like that, because that's what live's all about, acknowledging you people as well. And so I want to bring it up on my iPad. Let's hope I've got the sound right down. Yep, there we go. And just see if I can see the screen here, because if I can, it means I can go in another area. Oh yeah, it's very small. If I propped it up there, what do we got? Hello, down under, yes. What's this? Okay. So there it is there. I need to press play. There we go, and then I can see myself. Get that to the end there. All right, so we can see all the paintings in the background. Good stuff. Sarah Shack. Good evening, Sarah Shack. Welcome back. You had a beautiful holiday, I'm assuming. Laura. Laura who? Laura Lou who? Cute name, isn't it? Laura Lou who? Where are you, Laura Lou who? I'm in the loo, said me to you. The Pablo, hello from UK. Sharon Blankenship, hi again. Hi Ian and everybody. Mary Smith, g'day Mary Smith. Carol Cara, hello everyone, hope all is well. Fernando, g'day Fernando, how are you? And Francis G, guess. Cheers everybody, says Francis from Canada. And just remember, anything you want to ask me, this is your chance where we all connect together, and you can ask me whatever you want, okay? I'll do this show once a week, or I try to. More than likely it's up every time, once a week. This time, so if you're watching the live, this is what time I come on live every time this week. And if you're watching the replay, comment below and tell me what you think of the show, all right? Hello from Texas, says Keely Goodwin. Louisiana is Laura who. What do we got here? We got Grady Pamey. Hello everyone. Sharon Blankenship. I keep getting bumped off. It's probably just your internet connection. Sandra Pitts, hello. So also, so I've checked it out in the iPad there. I've got to virtually see now. How hard would that be to see if it was up this way? Bear with me a moment, because if I was out in the other area there, and I'm looking at that, we've got names. The names are very dull. What have we got there? Oh no, the names are not dull, it's just the time. Sandra Pitts, Tanner Brown, g'day Tanner Brown, glad you can be here. Mark, Good evening, sir. Kathy Lee. Loving you and your skills from Missouri. Thank you very much there, Kathy Lee. Well, I think I can read it from there. It's not too bad. I'm not going to do it on this show, though, but if I go to another location for an up-and-coming show, I might try it. Because my laptop is stuck in the studio now, so I can't unplug that. It's too much of a headache. Hey everyone, don't forget to give the thumbs up, says Sarah Shack. Yeah, give the thumbs up. Just takes you 2 seconds to hit that thumbs up button, okay? I want you to also check out the links in the description below. There's quite a few there. There's a PayPal donate link. You use that when you're purchasing my paintings. All my paintings are for sale and they're purchased through PayPal. If you don't have a PayPal, it costs nothing to make an account, or you can use a family member or a friend's account. That's how a lot of purchases are done online for quite a few different things. And there's my Facebook page, my Patreon platform. Once again, I want to thank all my patrons who support my content. Thank you very much each month for that. There's a link to my YouTube videos, because a lot of people ask, can you do a video on this? Can you do a video on that? And lo and behold, I have 9 times out of 10 I have videos relating to those questions. So I like my followers to get familiar with the actual videos I have within my channel, okay? So check them out there. There's over 200. There's about 282 to be exact now. All right, let me see what we got here. You missed my comment, says Angela Young. Oh, sorry. Got to go all the way back. Sometimes I'm not looking at the screen there. Oh, Angela Young just whipped me. Sorry, can't find it. I'm not going to spend all morning finding it. You're going to have to say it again, Ange. I've missed your comment. Tanner Brown. I must say, you are a remarkable person with outstanding skills. Thank you very much, Tanner Brown. Beautiful woman you are. I had a chat with Tanner Brown a while back, and she's a lovely person. Sometimes I get that opportunity to connect with my followers and my subscribers through Facebook, and it's a great time when you actually see the face behind the name and the person. There's personalities out there that just blow my mind, and they're lovely people as well, so it's good. Nat Paint That. Hey friend, what are you up to tonight? Well, it's not the night time, it's the bloody morning here, and I'm having me coffee, talking to everybody and you. Nat Paint That. How do you know Nat Paint That? Because Nat said that. That's a cute name, isn't it? All right, we've got Becky Orman. G'day guys. We've got Denise Richards, or Richard. Hello from Canada. We've got Luke Pauly. I just started painting. I'm not good, but I'm loving learning from your videos. That's okay. I was shocking when I started to paint. My paintings looked like snot. But I will tell you, it takes a lot of dedication and practice. That's all it takes. If you see someone that's painting something and you're going, whoa, I just love the way they're doing that, that just means you need a lot of practice, and you'll get up there where they are. And if you persist, you can even surpass their level. It just takes practice, all right? That's all it is. Beautiful, simple little practice word. Thank you very much, Sandra Pitts. Sandra Pitts, super chat donation there. It's very cool here in the, and I'll say that again, it is very cool here in Florida, says Sharon Blankenship. Nat Paint That. Good morning, Nat. I saw Nat Paint That. Nat Paint That's got a video channel. Beautiful production she puts out there. Beautiful videos. I've never seen videos such clarity for such a young channel. Beautiful work, Nat. Keep it up. Beautiful. You're going to get a lot of followers. Hello from South Carolina, says Cheryl. We got Tanner Brown. It's even cooler in New York. Love watching your art. Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada, says Mark. G'day, Mark. Glad to have you here. It's good to have some of the guys jump on board and say g'day to me. Laurie Edwards, because I'm new to painting, I haven't been purchasing expensive canvases. That's okay, but I'm doing that as I find, I find blending even in matte mediums so difficult. Do you have any advice? I don't know if you've seen my videos a lot or if you're familiar. I mix up the flow white and the retarder over the canvas, and it allows me to incorporate the paint so they're not dry, draggy and not wanting to stick type of thing. They blend onto that canvas the way an oil artist will put their magic white on. I hope that helps you out, and I hope I understand your question the right way, Laurie Edwards. I haven't been... Because you don't need expensive canvases, but the quality of the paints does make a difference. Nat paints that. Very kind of you to say. You're welcome, Nat. I'm assuming it's Natalie. Hello, Ian. How are you doing? Says Patricia Lewis. Oh, very good here, Patricia. Denise Richards. How do I get a profile pic in this chat? You don't get it in this chat. How do I get a profile pic in this chat? You can't send pictures in the YouTube chat. You need to send it to me in a Facebook message. Why would you want to send a profile pic? I'm not sure what you mean. Elaborate on that a bit more so I can work out what you're trying to say and get it out there to everyone else watching as well. I'm glad to chat you live. You are a great teacher. Thank you very much from Scotland, says Miss Shay MC. Love watching you paint. Thank you very much, Natalie. Cold front in New Orleans, Mardi Gras. Ooh, very cold. I'm from Scottsdale, Arizona. Oh, you people from America, aren't you? Eh? America state line. I travel across the state line. Lola Carter. Gigads, a little fishies. We'll see what happens there. Sandra Pitts. Where'd we go? Can you say hi to my granddaughter, Madison? Hello, Madison. How are you, Madison? Good to see you here. Hope you're watching with your grandmother there. Thank you. Something I can't read there. Waves, howdy. Lola Carter. Hello, Lola Carter. Doreen Fowler. Profile pic on YouTube settings. I'm still not sure what you mean, Doreen. How do you get a profile pic? Oh, are you meaning how do you get your profile pic on your YouTube channel? I'm not still quite sure what you mean. Sorry. I'll try my best here. Hello from Misa AZ, says Joyce. Bev Sowers. Hi, Ian. I have a painting I'm working on and a canvas. I have the sky complete. I realise my sky colour is a bit too purple instead of light blue. Is there a quick fix? Has tons of clouds. Well, you can maybe leave it and start another one and try and use that sky for some other subject as you think of it. Otherwise, paint over it and start again. Learn from your mistakes as well. That's we all learn from our mistakes, my dear. We Americans love your accent and painting, says Laura Lou Who. Thank you very much, Laura Lou Who. Keely Goodwin, yes we do. Thank you, and we love you from the Netherlands. Denise Richards, oh hang on, yes I read that one. Denise Richards, I mean when I text, how do I have my own pic in some others here? I'm not sure. Some people, maybe they have a profile photo in their Google account which it shows it up here. I know what you mean now. I'm not 100% sure there. Maybe someone here like Joyce that's a hard name. Linda Bodie, she's got a profile pic and she might be able to help you there. Profile pics are Google ID pics for your Google mail. There you go. So obviously your Google ID, not now, it'll probably be too much mucking around. Go back there when you got some spare time and put a profile pic in there. The person wanted to add a profile pic. Yes, we sorted that one out. To Denise, go to your account. There we go. We're all onto it. How do I buy Jennifer retarder? And I've lost you, Ange Young. What question did I leave out? If you can get back to me there. I had some issues. Where are we? With the profile pic. Okay, the profile pic. I'm leaning it green. I'm leaving it green. Okay, leave it green. Leave it green for now. That's a profile pic. Now, last week I was talking about customized portraits, or is that the word I used? I keep forgetting the words I used. Personal portraits. That's it, PP, personal portraits. And I was showing you the one I was doing. It's finished now. That's the painting version of the, I'll get the the digital photo board that I created was created from the photo that was given to me, and then from that becomes the profile picture for the painting, which is this one here. That's the actual painting complete of the photo, which was transferred from this to the actual painting. Now I'm doing personal portraits, and that's what you get, plus an autograph photograph of myself, if you want your personal portrait painted by me. Okay, you send me a photo, what you want done. Someone's already gone and started the ball rolling. Ange Young has got one going, so that's in the works, and when it's done, you'll be able to see that as well. And it's something I'm trying to do to create a bit more income for myself, because my work has died right down and I need to pay bills. So that's just something else I'm trying to do alongside with also selling my tutorials. Now the tutorials are, at this stage, at this date, they're $74 US, and that includes shipping to your house no matter where you live in the world, okay? And the personal portraits will probably be a little bit more expensive than that, because there's a lot more time, work and hardware going into them, okay? So just remember that. Where are we? Sarah Shack. Jennifer, are you in the US? How I finally found retarder at Michael, says Lola Carter. I love the painting, thank you very much, and thank you for pronouncing my name correctly, Linda Bodie. Good stuff. Hello Jennifer. Tanner Brown, what is the eyeliner brush? What do it look like? Sorry, what is an eyeliner brush? What does it look like? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm assuming it might be a liner brush, which is a very fine brush. I'm assuming that's what you're on about. Marion McLeod, hi Ian, I have stayed awake this time to see you in the UK. Yes, I know it's very late in the UK. Unfortunately, we can't accommodate all time zones around the world, but try the best. You are so inspiring. Couldn't miss your live show. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Marion McLeod. Angela Young. All good, Ian. I'm here. That's the main thing. Good stuff, Ange. Good stuff, Ange. I think she means how to show a profile pic besides her tech. Yes, we've sorted that out, Francis. Lola Carter, love the portrait, thank you very much. And with portraits, it pays to take a lot of different photos of yourself. And like I like this one because the way she's leaning, it's not full on or side on. It's got aspects to it that I like. You take photos of yourself like that, and don't worry about blemishes or wrinkles. They all get ironed out within a painting as well. All right. And there's a bit of a process that's involved with you and myself one-on-one when we're designing the actual digital piece. I actually design that backwards and forwards with you until you're happy with it. And once you're happy with that, that's when it actually starts and the painting will start and things like that. Okay, it's going to be good fun. How about doing a pet portrait, says Marie Valian. I've done plenty of pets in my YouTube channel. Check out the link in the description below for my videos and scroll through. They're not pets, but they're animals. You can class them as a pet if you got that type of animal as a pet. What is your cat's name, says Jennifer Atapor. My cat's name is, a lot of people know Steve, and we have two other members to the family now, which are just past a year old, which is their brother and sister. They're black and white cats in their tuxedo colours there. And the female is Mary Lou Jackson, and the boy, which you see appearing with Steve a lot lately, is Bernard Watson. Good old Bernard Watson. And it's very weird, I haven't seen him all morning this morning. Usually Bernard's on my bed every morning waking me up to give him some mangiare, some food. How about doing a pet portrait? Yes, seen that. Can we see the girl on the beetle bug closer, please, says Bev Sowers. Where are we? Yes, you can see that one. That one's not out yet, but it's painted. There's some in front of it. Where are we? So this is coming in a two-part series, this one. Okay, that's it there. I'm showing you how to paint a background and then how to put something on that background. And because it's a beachy, surfy girl, beetle car, surfy subject, I've put this in front of the beach. Okay, so the part one is doing the background of the beach scene, and part two is incorporating the girl in the car. It's going to be a fantastic painting, and don't think you can't do it, because you bloody can. You can do anything you want when you put some time and effort into it, all right? I'm telling you that now. Can we see the girl? Do you recommend heavy body acrylics or softer paints? I use a bit of both. I've got to get onto that softer paint one there. What is your cat's name? Read that. Trina, yes, love the painting of the girl on the beach with the beetle car. Hi Ian, love your shows. Thank you very much, James McHenry. Oh, we've missed a few messages here. Jennifer bought mine at Michael's. Excuse me, I'm just trying to catch up. I've missed a lot of messages here. Where are we? Nat paint that. Off topic, but do you like to surf? Says Nat paint that. Oh, I don't mind going to the beach every now and then, but I'm not really a surfy. No, I've never even tried surfing. I don't think I'll be any good at it. It's just something that hasn't got me wanting to do it, you know what I mean? No, I don't surf. Lovely, beautiful beaches here though. Tenor Brown, can you do a portrait with more than one face? If so, how many can you do? You can do as many as you want, but it just double, triple, quadruples the workload within your painting. I'm telling you now, sometimes when I'm doing a portrait or an animal or something, I might cut half or quarter of it out just to cut corners, but it's still a beautiful work of art. Okay. I just did your pick. 211 came out good, but I had a different cloud. Just could not do the ones you did. I tried. That's okay, Denise Richards. Mervyn, is that Mervyn? Mervyn Too Good. Hi Ian, are you going to paint or just chat today? Do you make your own retarder? If so, what does it contain? Mervyn, this is just my Friday night live show. It's just where I connect with my subscribers here on YouTube. It's a Q&A. You ask me whatever you want and we're connecting together. I don't paint in this Friday night live show. I will tell you my schedule, which I'm trying to keep up with, is Friday night live is this show here. What do we got? Monday morning, it'll either be a video upload or a live painting, either or either, depending. And then comes Thursday, another video upload, and then the Friday night lives. At the moment, that's my YouTube schedule. Hi, Ing. I am finding over time that the brushes. Heather Nicole says that Bev Sowers, love it. She reminds me of my daughter. Here's a Invoniton Dos Santos. Hi, Ian Harris. I'm your fan. What do you do with your works? Do you put to sell or not? Are you rich with this art? No, I'm not rich. I'm trying my hardest to sell it. I try and sell all my painting, my tutorial paintings. In my tutorials, I paint them to a degree where they are sellable. Some tutorials that people do might just do a painting and then not thinking of it as selling it, so they might just cut corners with it for the tutorial's sake, but I'm putting the work in mind so they can be sold. Okay, so I do sell my paintings and there's quite a few to choose from. There are links in the description below, art for sale. Check it out and see what you might like. And when you're buying my art, you're supporting my content, and people who have bought my art, they are very happy with seeing it in person. Okay, Angela Young saying hashtag 117 out of my videos is a portrait of Steve. I'm finding that a lot of brushes I buy are not good. The ends of them fall off. These are bought at Michael's and a lot of them I have paid a lot for. Is anyone else having problems? I've even had those problems too, Heather Nicole. I've bought a beautiful flat filbert, I call it a cat tongue type. That's starting to flare out. I'm not happy with that, but it was an expensive brush. And sometimes the most inexpensive brushes last longer than the expensive ones. You just don't know. I will be taking a metal detector to the beach, says Christine Smith. Lola Carter, I'm in Ontario, Canada, and haven't seen it. Hobby Lobby. Now, I'm going to get onto some stuff here. I'm just going through some questions here that need announcing. We have considered doing a personal portrait of the pets instead of people. Oh, here we go. Have you considered? Well, it depends on the photograph you send of the pet, because if it's a lousy photo, let's just say it's a Jack Russell dog as an example. If the photo isn't of quality, the painting's just going to look like a Jack Russell dog. But if you can take a good photo of that camera catching its features, I can get those features within the painting, all right? So we can only give it a go. You don't pay nothing for it until the digital printouts designed and you're ready to go from that point. But getting everything designed and worked out and happy with, it's costing you nothing, all right? It's getting it there. And once we're all happy, then it starts from there, okay? So don't feel, well, I don't want to pay for it and then hopefully it's not what I want. I try to make you all happy with what you get from me, okay? In my opinion, acrylic paints is very hard on your brushes. Yes, it can be. It can be NH Chicky, oh, you Chicky, over here, down when we're at the beach. I mean, I've been to the beach. That person who asked do I surf, me and my mates when we were younger, we used to hang down the beach every weekend and eating burgers and talking to the females, and we used to call the females there Chicky babes. How you going, Chicky babe? And that's what NH Chicky reminds me of that. Marie Valent, what is the hashtag of the waterfall tutorial, or isn't it out yet? No, these aren't out yet. Some of them are. This one's out. That one just got released. That one's out, and that one's out. Those two are not out, and this one is not out yet. I can tell you this one is getting released on Monday. This is a beautiful waterfall, sun setting in the outback type of thing. It's got a lot of aspects in there that I want to teach a beginner. And I tell you what, if you're a beginner, you can do this, okay? It just takes practice. It's very easy. It might look intimidating, but believe me, you can do it, okay? And that's what I'm trying to get out there for beginners. It doesn't have to be a simple, flat, basic coloured painting. You can do all sorts of paintings, okay? Okay, Christine Smith. The brushes at Michael's. Oops, yes, Laurie. I use fairly expensive brushes, but not super cheap, but not expensive, but only for acrylics. For an example, watercolours. I have some very nice brushes. I beat the crap out of them. It says Chicky Bay, NC Chicky, sorry. Thanks, Sarah. They are great brushes. You will love them. Michaels, that's beautiful. Lola Carter, thank you. Okay, now what I wanted to get onto, people ask me, what is Flow White? What is Flow White? You know what Flow White is because you see it probably every day, but I call it Flow White. Now, you go to $2 shops, art and craft shop, it's poster paint. There's one there from a $2 shop. It was only like $2. Okay, there's the one that I use as well, and the same stuff but in a tub. You can see the consistency. It's a bit like yogurt. Let's not get that on my keyboard, but look at that. Where are we? Is it coming out? There you go. Look at it. It's like yogurt. Okay. But I call it Flow White, and that is what I mix with the retarder. And people want to know what retarder I use. I use either Atelier, the brand of paint I use, or this one here, which is Jasonja's. And it looks like baby oil, but it is not baby oil, and I do not know what is in it, but this stuff extends the drying time of your acrylic paints, all right? It makes them stay wet longer. Now, depending on your climate, wherever you are, you might have to add a bit more than normal or a bit less, depending on your climate, okay? That depends on that as well. NH Chicky, I use fairly expensive brushes. Yes, I read that one. Thanks, Cher. I read that one. Read that one. Ian, you never answered my question. Sorry, Mervyn, about retarder. What does it consist of? I think I just answered it. Yeah, there. I don't know what's in it. Let's see if I can find. I've got contacts in, but these glasses might hurt my. Oh no, I can't even read that. I don't think it says on the bottle what's on it. No, I don't know what's in it. Maybe you can try and Google it. But I do not know what's in it. But go and find it in your art shop. Something like this in Australia is anywhere between $10 and $15, depending where you are and how lucky you are. How would you recommend cleaning the brushes, says Patsy Cooper. if your brushes haven't been cleaned a good clean in a while, get some water into a tall tub. Let's say something like that, but not so tall. Okay. Get the water hot. Get it half full. Put some dishwashing liquid in it, and then put some more water in it, which will agitate and froth all the soap up, okay? And soak them in there for a while, and that softens the buggery out of them. And then you can wash them and rinse them. And then I usually put them in on a towel, fold the towel over the brush, and pat it dry. And then I either lay it flat or upright, depending, just so it's not sitting dripping wet, going down the ferrule and all sorts of nasty things like that. It depends how you look after your brushes. Some people don't give a flying hoot about their brushes and still can create some wickedly top looking stuff. And some people go that pedantic and fuss over them, and as soon as you look at them, they fall apart. All right, so it's up to you how you treat your brushes and learn how they're going to work for you and how they're surviving in the way you use them in your art, okay? Marion McLeod, hi Ian, do you have a favourite famous artist? Do I have a famous? Not really that I can recall. Finally, a famous artist? No. Do I have a favourite artist? There's people I like that do good work, but they're not famous, I suppose. But I can't say like I have a famous artist. Sorry. Can a person follow along? Where'd that go? With someone's painting in oil and paint with acrylics? Of course you can. Of course you can, so long as you know. You need to watch, like I used to watch before I started my YouTube channel, and when I was learning to paint on the YouTube, a lot of you might know Wilson Bickford. I used to watch his videos. That's what got me going as well, him and Len Hend. And but Wilson was he is an oil painter, but I was using acrylic, so I had to adapt. So you can watch an oil painter, you're getting the subject. So long as you've already learnt how to use paints and how they're going to behave. If you're a full-on beginner, well, you'd either going to have to learn in oils to watch oils, or learn in acrylics and watch acrylics that way. But if you've already done a few years up your belt, you can watch someone in oil do a subject, but do it in acrylics. Hello from Niagara Falls, says David Kudahi. I think I pronounced that right. I hope I did. Can you mix retarder with paint? How much do you use? In my videos, you pretty much see the puddle of paint that I use. But like I said, it depends on your climate as well. If it's dry or damp, moist air, dry air, it depends on how much you're going to need, a little or a lot. The drier the climate, the more you're going to need, okay? And I use probably anywhere from 10 to 30% retarder to paint ratio. Ian Harris is my favourite artist, says Sharon Blankenship. Thank you very much, Sharon. You're a beautiful person, aren't you? Bev Sowers. James, I just found that it is not good idea. Oil and acrylic work completely different. They don't go on the same and blend the same. Yes, exactly. It's doable, but it won't come out the same. No, they won't come out the same, and you already got to know how to paint to watch an oil artist and go, right, I'm going to do that, but in acrylic. Okay, so Bev's onto it there as well. Hi, and hope you are doing well. Yes, can't wait to try the waterfall painting Monday. Thank you so much for your tutorials. Thank you very much, says Brenda Grubbs. Ange Young is shouting out to Sharon. Christine Smith. You can also paint oil over acrylics to get brighter highlights. You can even do an acrylic painting. Where do I have one here? Because the rest are all over there. Let's say this one here that I just did recently. You could probably do that in acrylics, and then okay, it's a good reference. You got the colours that you know you're going to use, and then you can just start painting it in acrylic, in oils over the top. I've done that to one of my smaller mountain paintings just as an example, and it worked out. I think it's just up there. I'll go and grab it. Now, as an example, this was oil over acrylic. It was just one of my little lives that I did, but you can see the vibrancy in the mountains, okay? Now, and that's water-based oil. So it can be done. You can't put acrylic over oil, but you can put oil over acrylic, okay? Oh, Nikki Chicky, oh, NH Chicky. Oh, by the way, I friend request you on Facebook, Lynn. Okay, I'll have a look for that. You'll have to tell me who you are. Chicky Babe from YouTube. James McHenry. Thanks everyone for answering. I've felt that I'm too new at painting to be able to follow along and change it up for the acrylic procedures. Barry Redburn, sorry I'm late. Old girl still isn't very well. Good to have you here, Barry Redburn. Lola Carter, can you paint acrylic instead of oils? Oh, hang on, let's read that again. Can you paint acrylics instead of oils? Just plan in stages, can't leave it wet because acrylic dries fast. You can paint acrylics and paint oils over the acrylics. Hello Sharon, where is your koala? Says Lola Carter. That's up there. Let's see if I can reach it. That's here. He's right there. This one here, I'm assuming you're talking about, he's there. On to James McHenry, Frozen. Christine Smith, gorgeous. James McHenry. I want to try the girl on the bug beach. When will you start the first episode? My schedule. Monday is this one. And when's the next upload? Next Friday would be the background that starts on the girl on the bug, okay? Next Friday. How do you organise when to paint? How do you organise your studio to keep things in order to find? Heather Nicole, if you've seen my studio, there's just paint strewn everywhere. I sort of know where everything is because I've put it there, but sometimes you have trouble finding certain things. She had a oh, that's not good, Barry. Sorry to hear that. Yes, my favourite. I've found that it takes me on average 4 times of painting along with your tutorials before I'm happy with them. For instance, 28 took me a while. I know where you're coming from, Horde Master. When I started, I've watched a tutorial and I've painted it, didn't quite work out, and I've watched it a few times and I've painted it a few times and I've finally succeeded. That's why I tell people in a lot of my videos, not all of them, but some of them, I'd say, if you want to paint along with this video and you think you like the subject and it's like, wow, that's what I want to paint, you watch the whole video first just to see what's happening. Okay, then you watch it a second or a third time just to watch and find the things you missed out on, and it's really embedded. Then you know what colour paints to use or something similar, and you're using either the same brushes I've got or something similar as well, or something that works for you, and then you find it a lot easier to paint along. You can watch a bracket, pause it, and paint that thing. Don't get confused trying to watch every little bit. You just work out, okay, he's doing the sky colour blue, bang, pause it there, and do your version of how bright, light, or whatever tone you want your sky colour to be. That's how easy it is. You're doing your sky colour, bang. And then you watch, okay, he's putting some, oh, he just put some magenta in there. Good stuff. Pause it like that and whack in some magenta. Oh, he's done it very gingerly. He didn't put much in there. I've got to remember that, so just put a little bit in there. Oh, bloody hell, I put too much. Put a bit of blue over it. Tone it down till it's perfect. Bingo, you're up to it. Watch the next bit, clouds, so on. Do your type of clouds. Don't try and copy the exact same shape I'm doing. I'm putting clouds in, that's where you put your clouds in. And that's the way I try to get my videos inherited from people who are going to absorb them and paint from them, okay? Good idea, Ange. Good deal, Ange. I will also try the waterfall. Where are we up to? I've missed some. Koala is sold though. Sorry, the koala is sold. I didn't know it was sold. No, that koala's not sold, Ange. Sorry, it's still here. It's still available if someone wants to buy it. Ian, wondering if you can show us how you load your palette knife for lake reflection lines and sparkles. I very rarely use a palette knife, but I do show it in some paintings, pretty much the same way Bob Ross does it. I lay it out as like a thin film on my, I've got a glass palette, it's beautiful. It gets things on and off the brush the way you want it. I lay a thin film over the glass, and I wipe my knife, and then I put it on an angle and slice it through, and I've got a roll of paint on there. But I don't like using knives that much. I'm scared of them. Yes, Aaron, I just had to buy it. Which one did you buy, Ange? I'm confused now. I don't blame you, Ange. That's great. I like to watch your tutorials a few times before I attempt painting along. Yes, that's the best way to go, Denise Richards. I just learnt for this show that you're buying it, Ange Young. That's very good. Thank you very much for that. I'm sure we'll have a good talk after this show, eh? We can whack the kettle on and have our good old chats the way we do. I like to watch your tutorials a few times before I attempt painting them. Yes. So what Denise Richards is doing, that's the best way, because if you just watch one and go, oh, I like that, then try it. When you watch something a second or third time, you see things you've missed out on in the beginning or in the first time. Like when you've watched a movie, you think, oh, I'm glad I watched it again because I saw something I've missed. Oh, we spoke the other day. Yeah, we spoke the other day about your digital painting. I didn't know we talked about the... Ian forgot. I didn't know we talked about the koala. Sorry about that, Ange. Ian, Ange buying the koala. Okay, I know that now. I know it. Now I've got onto these. So that's craft paint, student paint, poster paint. You get it from $2 shops or your art store. Okay. He has forgotten. Lol, busy man, our guru. Oh, you understand, Ange, don't you? Hey. Oh, I love that drink. What are we, 40 minutes we've been on here. Normally I keep these shows going for about an hour. Sometimes they dribble over an hour. Check out the links in the description below. There's a link for my traceables as well. So every time a new traceable is out, the girl in the V-dub is not out yet because it's not been released yet. But when it's released, the traceables and reference pictures, whatever, they'll all be in the traceable link below. There's I don't have many there, but there's a link to my blooper channel there, to my blooper videos. Check them out for a laugh. Oh, Bernard finally come home. Like I said, my art for sale. There's Reese's music channel there that he's singing, my son Reese. There's my Patreon platform and my Facebook, my art group page. Become a member of my art group, and that's where you can post your paintings and interact with the other members there. A lot of people do private message me with their paintings, but I don't get to see them until sometimes days or weeks later, and it's like, how old was this one? And I've missed them. You need to do that on my art group, okay? So become a member, request to become a member, and answer there's 3 questions to answer there, and take it from there, okay? I've done that, Sharon Blankenship. Sometimes I need to go over a blended sky to brighten places up a bit. I've done that a lot. 1984 Stratus. Where do you buy glass palette? You can't buy glass palettes, not that I know of, but mine's a thick piece of glass. It's tempered glass, it's tough. So it's going to take a knocking, but not that you knock it around. And you don't want a thin piece of glass. You probably don't even want to use glass. I just use glass because I've worked with glass, making shower screens, windows and mirrors and all that sort of stuff in the glazing industry, and I know how glass behaves. You can have toughened glass, you can hit the buggery out of it and it won't break, but you just tap it on the edge and it'll shatter in a million pieces, okay? There's laminated glass, which has got plastic film in the middle so it'll break but stay together, and just clear float, which is normal glass. The thicker the glass, it'll be harder to break, but when it does break, it'll just shear off in pieces and can cut the buggery out of you. So you don't want to use it. If anything, use what's that other stuff? Perspex, plastic glass type of stuff, okay? But if you know how to handle glass, go to a glass shop and get them to cut you at least minimum 6 mil thick to the size you want. Arras the edges and paint the underside white. I love watching you paint. Thank you very much, Rose Mary Kalani. G'day, Bernard. Use a glass plate works the same. There you go. You can use your plate, your old dinner plates. I've used them in my early days. Laurie Edwards. How long did you take when you first started painting to think your paintings were good or feel satisfied that you were heading in the right direction? I didn't know. I've always been artistic, but never with paint. I only started painting in 2012. And I don't know, you can sort of tell when your work's changing up. Is that what you were saying? You just stick with it, and the more you stick with it, the more better your art will look. I've noticed with my skies, let's say the girl in the V-dub, just look at it from this distance. See, I whack that bit of red in the sky, that warmth in there. Look at the waterfall skies. You'll learn more as you go along, and things enhance themselves and evolve. Okay, so it's just something that'll happen with anybody. Your work will evolve. Plexiglass, there you go, Lola Carter. Patricia Lewis, are traceables in patrons as well? Yes, but I haven't had any traceables out yet. I think the latest one was the flag. I'll have to look back in there after this show, just to update that, because I think I didn't even put the flag in the traceable link. Plexiglass, Bev's out. 1984, you can go to a windshield company and they will cut whatever size you want. Yeah, glass cut. You can go to glass places and they'll cut you glass to size. Cut glass to size. We used to do that a lot. If you have kids, glass is probably not a good idea for safety reasons, yes. Do you have a Stormy Sea tutorial? How can I find it? Where's my video? I don't think I do, but I'll see what I've got closest to it. If you go to the links in the description below, there's my videos there. Click on that and it'll show you all my videos, and you can scroll through the thumbnails and see what you like. I'm just scrolling through there now and I'm trying to look. I don't have a stormy one, but I have a how to paint a misty moonlit lighthouse, hashtag 173. There was one where I did a, here it is here, 197. I adjusted a painting sunset, and the way it turned out, you can turn that into a stormy night lake scene it is. And what else is there? Yeah, not so much to speak labelled as that way. There's a night one there, 1242, how to paint a lighthouse. But it's not really stormy ocean, okay? Hello to you all, says Jim Cooper. G'day, Jim. Thank you for joining us here. I think I'm too hard on myself, says Laurie Edwards. Reese did a good stormy cloud sky, said Sharon Blankenship. Horde Masters. I know you use flow white, but are your canvases gessoed beforehand? Yes, they are. Oh, my canvas is gessoed before I start putting what I put on there. They sell glass pallets on Amazon, says Patricia Lewis. There you go. I didn't know that, but they obviously do. Bev Sowers. Yes, Ian, we need you to do a choppy water scene so we can learn how to do rough water. There you go. I'll look into that. Choppy water. Choppy water. Jim Cooper, he uses plexiglass for his pallets. This might sound dumb, says Denise Richards, but I'm lousy at putting my signature on my painting. Just find yourself a Sharpie or a paint pen, and when your paint's dry you can sign it on there. It doesn't have to be signed straight away. You can wait the next day and then put your autograph on it, okay? That's something you can also do. A lot of people don't think of that. is design and practice your signature for your artwork, and when you're happy with it, you know how to do it and you know how it's going to look, and it's going to be a part of your artwork at the same time. Thank you, everybody. Jennifer, Stormy, I saw like, here we go, Angie Young, she saw a few. 138, 173. Let me have a 138. Yeah, saw 173. Where's 138? Oh, 138. No, that's, I wouldn't call that a stormy sky. But anyway, I'm lousy at signing anything. Well, yes, that's something you can practice, okay? What else was there I wanted to get out? Oh, check out the merchandise in the links below. A lot of you asked, when are you getting merchandise? When are you getting merchandise? Well, it's here. I've been promoting it on Facebook when I get the opportunity. And I think from memory, there's cups, shopping bags, there's different types of t-shirts, tank tops, those long sleeve sweater type things for male and female, all different sizes, all different colours. You need to go into the merchandise there and just click on anything and go into my store and just see what's available in there. And they're all sent from the US and all the prices are there. There's all different sizes there. If you click on see more details for the sizes, so if you're a medium, you can click on the different details there and just see exactly what size will suit you. And what else is there? There's different coloured lounge cushions. There's a beach towel. It's all Indianapolis apparel there, so check it out. And anything bought through there, you're supporting me as well. So hopefully that can get going as well. What else have we got there? Next Thursday, a great Australian artist is coming to Perth, and he's going to be doing some workshop classes at the Jackson's Art and Drawing Supplies, and I'm going to try and catch up with him next Thursday. Rod Moore, and if you're in Perth, he's check out his Facebook page. He's coming to Perth next week, and he's doing a lot of workshops in the Jackson's Art and Drawing Supplies there. So if you check out his page on Facebook there, and if you can catch up with him there, I'm going to try and catch up with him at the Balcatta store if I can, and catch up with him, good friend Rod Moore there. Great artist, great Australian artist. Looks stormy, but add bolts if you can. Yes, which is 138, an angry sky. Got booted off the laptop, says Janice Burns. That's no good. Patricia Lewis. Posca pens from Amazon are great. Yes, that's what I use. They can be good for doing hairlines, whiskers and autographs and things like that. No problem. Angela Young is sweet. Ask home what happens to my prize I won. Don't know. Love. Message them. No answer. Marion McLeod. Hi Ian. I sent you a donation. Hope you received it. You are worthy. Oh, you are worth every dollar. Quick question. What is Indianapolis? It's my name. Pretty easy, eh? Indianapolis. That's my name. What is Flow White? I can't find it. It's just poster paint. See, from the $2 shops. Craft paint, poster paint. See, it even says on here, poster paint. Student paint, arts and craft paint. It's just that white paint. I call it Flow White because it's flowing. Okay, still had you on the TV but couldn't chat. Still have you. That's okay, Janice Burns. I'll try and acknowledge you every now and then. So you sit back, Janice. You on your lounge there? Sit back, nice and comfy, and have your drink there. Hopefully you got something to drink. Poster paint. There you go. Says Jennifer Attapor. Sarah Shack at Kenifer. They have it at Michael's. There we go. I'm just going to check something here as well while we're chatting away. Gotta wait. Marion McLeod, where are we? Was that Marion McLeod? Yes, I received it, Marion McLeod. Thank you very much. You sent a donation. Yes, I received it straight away, just like that. Last week, I turned my super chats off, but it's obviously still on here as well. I don't know how to disable it because if people want to support me, I'd rather them support me through the PayPal link instead of the super chat, because I found out that YouTube take 30% of that and the YouTube partners are taking another percentage out of it, and it's quite a big chunk of the pie they take from you. So the PayPal only has a small once-off fee and I get the money direct and use it whenever I want. I'm not waiting a month as well. But if the super chat is the only way you can go for those people, because there are people that love to support me. I'm not here asking everybody for money. I just let those people know those opportunities are there now, because people put me onto these super chats, Patreons and whatnots, and that's how they got there, because I wasn't to know about it. And people say, you should do this, Ian, you're worth it, do it. So it's there for those people. Not everybody can or like to donate to creators like myself, and some people even get pissed off going, what are they asking for money for? But it's a feature that's there for those people who like to support us, okay? So just remember that. Janice, I need a whole bottle, my son. 2 friends are over. Golly. Nice, I'm having air, lol. No, I only use it, Cheryl Ellis, when you use poster paint, do you use it instead of titanium white? I only use it with the retarder for the base of my skies. That way I can put the sky colours and clouds on and get them to blend the way they do. When I'm adding the colour white in my painting, I use titanium white. And in a lot of my videos I say, now I'm using titanium white, not that poster paint, I'm using titanium white. When you need white in your painting, use the proper titanium white. Sarah Shack, I'm glad you said that, Ian. I'll start donating through PayPal instead. Thank you very much, Sarah Shack. You're a darling, aren't you? That's good. Sharon, cold and windy in Florida tonight. I don't know if you noticed, but my hair's blowing in the wind. I've got a fan on down there because it's quite humid here today. I use apple barrel paint from Walmart. Low prices. Sharon Blankenship, it's awful here, Janice. I'm in the north of you. Where are we up to? Okay, we're up to 56 minutes. If there's anything else you want to get to me, let me know. I've told you about the merchandise. Check out my merchandise there. I do not put the prices on it. It's governed by the people who make the stuff. They've got their cuts out of it as well, and something might be $10, but then they add the shipping, they've got a handling fee, and they've got GST added onto it. So the price isn't the end product there. I've got to find someone who's used that stuff and seen how it's worked for them, but it's merchandise. It's Ianapolis merchandise. Check it out, and you can only get it from here. All right. You can go to Myers and buy a T-shirt for $50, or you can come to my merchandise below and buy an Ianapolis shirt for around the same price. Okay. I'm in Florida. This message was held. When you use Flow White, do you find that when you go to put on your sky, find that you have to put the color darker because the Flow White? No, because 9 times out of 10, your sky, you don't want a dark blue. It's a pale blue, and I'm using a good quality paint for the colors, and sometimes I have to add even extra white to tone it down to get it more lighter. If you're just doing a cartoony kind of paint, or you're looking for that kind of finish, well then you might have to add it darker. But just do a normal painting, it doesn't bother me. If you've seen my painting tutorials, you'll see how it's been working for me. Billy Esmond, how long till the waterfall one comes out? There's 2 waterfall. This one's coming out on Monday, my Perth time. Okay. The V-dub one is coming out the Friday. It's be the background and then the one in front of it. It's a 2-part one because it took so long. Okay, so they're Perth time, Australia time. Monday the waterfall will be out. Look out for that one. I posted, if you're a patron of mine, you've already seen these paintings on the Patreon platform. But when the video is released out on YouTube, the painting and the picture will be released on my Facebook page as well for everybody to see and catch up with as well, okay? Bev Sowers is thanking everyone for your help and advice. You're welcome, Beverly. It's great how everyone here can help each other out. Thank you, Ian. Milton is beside Pensacola. Sarah Shack. Laurie, are you in the art group? There we go. Yes, check out my art group there as well. Yes, Sarah Shack recently signed up. I'm late to the party, says Janelle Cole. Welcome, Janelle Cole. We're almost at the end of the show here, but we're going to keep it going a bit if we've got some more questions coming. I bet you are freezing, Holly. There we go. Waterfall one, read that one. Okay, here we go. Angela Young, yes, very. Monday for the tutorial waterfall and Friday for the beetle and lady on the beach. Now we've got Horde Masters. In the future, could you plan some more black and white tutorials? I've done the willow tree and found I enjoyed it. Yes, I can. Have a look at my videos because do I have... there's the Eiffel Tower 186, that's pretty much black and white. There's 188, how to do a fluffy moonlit clouds and stuff, that's pretty much black and white. There's the, was that the one you were talking about? There's the Misty Moonlit Lighthouse, which is black and white. There's quite a few black and white ones there. So go through my playlist and check them out and just see which ones are tickling your fancy. Where'd that one go now? Awesome. I'll look for you and send you pics of Retarder and Flow White. There you go. She's helping someone out there. Holy pow. Pretty cold here for sure. Judy S. I am in Melbourne, Florida. I didn't know there was a Melbourne in Florida. Wow. Learn something new every day. Sharon Blankenship. I did the willow tree. Good stuff. Janice Cole, or no, Janelle Cole. Love the waterfall in the back. Can't wait for the tutorial. Yes, it'll be out Monday, Perth time, okay? And why that is, I think I've got 4 videos already edited, ready to upload. And I put one on a Monday and one on a Friday. I upload it. Is it right? No, one on a Monday and one on a Thursday. The Monday is either an upload or a live. And then the Thursday is another upload, okay? And then I do the Friday night live, Saturday Perth time. Melbourne is an hour from me. Hi, Jude. Yes, it is. Thank you, Sarah. So if there's no more questions, if you want to ask me anything before we get going, otherwise I'll start closing it up. And I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you check out the links in the description below. There's about 10 down there. And remember, I have merchandise now. And if you're watching the replay, give me a comment and tell me what you think of these shows. Not everybody can handle watching me once a week on YouTube like this, but a lot of you can. So for those of you that really can't handle it, just watch something else. It's that easy, but it's not that easy for the people that want to watch me to turn it on, and I'm able to be there for them. So I'm here for those people who want to watch me. I have had the odd person just saying, do you have to do this every week? But unfortunately for you, yes, because a lot of people like me to do this, okay? So, and I give what the majority of the people want. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Ian. How long does it take to paint the bug in the girl on the beach, says James McHenry. How long does it take? I don't know. Everyone's different. It's a matter of watching the video probably a couple of times and seeing how I've done it. Okay, then you work out how you're going to do it, and you can get an idea roughly how long it's going to take you. All right. Bugger, you said Friday before, lol, Monday and Thursday on the waterfall and the bug one. Good night, down under. Thanks for your tips. You're welcome. I'd watch you 3 times a week, says Sarah Shack. Thank you very much. What number is the willow tree tutorial? Friday night lives. Sharon Blankenship. You are my Friday night hot date, Ian. Thank you very much. What number is the willow tree? I will tell you if you hang in there a minute. The willow tree Where are you? I'm just scrolling down now. The willow tree is hashtag 110. Okay. Don't forget to like the video for Ian. Thank you very much. Night, everybody. Ian, Florida loves you every week. Love your hair, says Cheryl. Thank you very much, Cheryl. Love you, thank you, Horde Master. James McHenry, good night, Ian. I love watching you paint tutorials. Great talent you share with us. No problem, says Horde Master. Thank you very much. Angela Young, thanks everyone for being here. Great live, Ian and followers. Stay safe and see you next time. Cyber hugs from me. Cyber hugs back at you. And cyber hugs to everybody. Thank you very much. Love your tutorials too. And that's why I'm here doing them, because you all love them and it keeps me going, okay? So, you are awesome, Ian. Thank you very much, Holly Power. Thank you, Ian. Night, everybody. Hugs. All right, so I'm going to say good night to everybody now. And if you like what I'm doing, make sure you tell your friends. But if you don't like what I'm doing, tell everybody, all right? All the best. Goodbye, good luck, and good on ya. Whew, that's finished. Good stuff for that. All right, now I've got to pack all this up. I can unplug this mic. Probably another hour now. I can unplug it. We'll get all this unplugged and feed the cats. Yeah, I'll use this iPad for one of the next ones I can set up out in the dining room or something. So turn this around. And it's Uru from the Guru.